Hey everybody, a number of you have reached out to us asking us, as far as Goodjustice goes, what we've been up to in light of what's currently going on both here in the United States and around the world. And so we just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. We'll start with Malawi and then we'll move into Honduras. In Malawi, we're continuing to build homes and continuing to monitor the situation there with our director that's on the ground. And if things change and we need to respond more in an emergency type way, whether it be through food distribution or things like that, then we will do so. When it comes to Honduras, they about 10 days ago, give or take a day or so, they shut down their streets. And it's not like it is in most places here in the United States where you could still go to the grocery store, you could still go to a place of business if it's an essential business, things like that. They just completely shut everything down. And so for those of our friends who work in the rural areas in the mountains, who would walk to work or ride their motorcycle to work if they have one, to cut sugar cane and work in the fields and things like that, they're not allowed to do that. And so for a number of our friends, they might only make like $2 to $6 a day, and that would be what they would buy groceries to eat the next day for themselves and their family. And so if they're not allowed to be out on the streets, so therefore they're not allowed to work, then they're not able to buy food. And so that is a serious issue. And so what we did as an organization is we tried to identify those people who are really struggling to make ends meet. And per ends meet, I mean tomorrow, to be able to eat tomorrow. And so our staff went out and bought bulk food, and yesterday we distributed food to 32 families. We know the need is greater than that, but those were the emergency funds that we had, and so we sent them immediately. As more funds come in, we will send more money. This virus that's going around, though it has showed its head in Honduras, though it's a concern, it's not a huge concern. The concern we have is if people aren't eating, then their immune systems will go down. And then at that point, if they get dengue or malaria or any other virus, the flu or anything like that, that could take them out. So for people who are already struggling, that's where this could hit them the hardest. And so we just wanted to give you an update as to what we're doing. We've halted all other work in Honduras right now. Any of the other projects that we had, we've halted them so that we can respond this way. And so, you know, we will see. We're talking to our directors. We're in contact with the embassy as far as what is happening there on the ground, as far as local medical professionals and political figures, things like that, just to really monitor what's actually going on and see how we can continue to help. So we just want to thank you guys for being in our corner, more importantly being in the corner of people who live on the fringes of society, who are hardworking people, who are joyous people, and when things like this hit, it is truly devastating.